What up, y'all? This is your boy Sherry Speaks, man. Before I get anything started, make sure you guys pound the like button, pound the subscribe button. Also, pound the like and subscribe buttons to my homeboys, Millaboy Gaming and Heemz Gaming. They do gaming, they do live streaming. And also, make sure you guys follow their Twitch accounts and my Twitch account as well as Shave007, Shave007. And I'll put a link to their Twitch accounts in the description box below. Let's get into it, man. Tonight's episode of Snowfall, Season 3, Episode 2, The More You Make. The more you make, the more you make product and money, in Franklin's case, the more problems you're going to get. We saw that, we seen his one of his old suppliers, Javi, try to drop that gem on Franklin when he went to go visit him. He said, look, Franklin, when you get older, you realize that all the mistakes that you made come back and bite you. Karma. And Franklin said, wait, mistakes? What do you mean? He said, just don't get greedy, Franklin. Trust me, don't get greedy. That's where a lot of us mess up. Just don't get greedy. Stay. I can't remember the exact word he said, but something to the variation of, stay light. Stay thinking. Don't get greedy. And I kind of feel like there are moments that Franklin, excuse me, was getting really, really greedy. Almost like he just felt like he was just untouchable. But like I said, he had his humbling experience, so I don't really necessarily think that he's lost his ground, so to speak. But with Teddy, he's going through the ringer right now because, the Sankarias, they got the upper hand. The damn drop offs are being pretty sloppy. So he has his ex-wife coming to help him out. She's actually trying to help Teddy and herself out because she wants Teddy out. They want to get out of this type of stuff. It serves no more purpose than it used to. I mean, Teddy really ruined his marriage for the job that he had. I mean, pretty much Teddy just said F you to the big wigs, and he's just been on his own for the most part, which is why he told his ex-wife, look, don't tell them any of my assets. I don't want them knowing about what I do. Mind you, Sheriff Wright, I'm sorry, Officer Wright, has been squeezing Louis. They say, look, we got witnesses, saying that you were the last one to see Claudia alive. We got your prints on the tub, the syringe that you used to inject her. And, it looked like, Lulu was getting ready to break. She was nervous as is, knowing the fact that LAPD pulled up after stuff that Jerome had left for work. Because, Jerome didn't want to, go to where he wanted to stay there with his lady. Because, he knows that she has been going through the ringer, feeling some type of way. Just like any man would do for his lady. And so, he went off for work, next thing you know, Wright knocked on their door. And then they started to interrogate her, but she waited until her lawyer came there. She didn't break. But Franklin looks at Wright in the eyes, But then that's actually how the episode started off. We see Sergeant Wright, at the murder scene of Claudia. As we all know from last week's episode of the season premiere, Claudia asked Lulu to actually, send her off, let her shoot her up so then that way she can just go out, and get rid of the pain. Because and we learn more from Wright in this episode today in the interrogation room that Lulu didn't just, knock her upside the head. She damn near murdered Claudia. I'm thinking, when she hit her head up on that damn bar banister, that's when she dropped. Had those migraines. No. Lulu beat the brakes off of Claudia. Oh my god, damn. So that was actually pretty. I mean, but then again, I don't blame her, man. I mean, she's used her ever since she was like a damn kid, unfortunately. Even Wright alluded to that. But then we see Franklin, going up to Wright's house, trying to talk with Mel, give her a gift. She said, hey, how about you go to Baskin Robbins with me? My treat. He's like, yeah. She's like, no, yeah, not tonight, Frank. He's like, all right. And even before then, Wright, he said, no, not here, boy. Not here. But then we see Franklin's father, Alvin. He's like, hey, hey, Wright, is everything all right, Franklin? They're like, both said fine. Then we see Melvin Gregg's character, Drew. He pulls up. He says, look, man, so why are you guys switching everything up? Because, Franklin and Leon decided, yo, look, man, I'm going to give you the product, but you got to cook it, cut it, and deal it yourself. This is how I view trust. You want my trust? Here you go. But then also we see one of the DA agents made up one of her partners and colleagues. trying to think that one guy, the white bald guy with who was Pedro's fake wife. Trying to think that he was the plant that told you know the Colombians about what they were doing. Because she was like somehow he figured out that I was DEA. There must be like a plant or a snitch in the El Paso you know department. But it's actually I think it's her former partner that ratted her out. Then we also see Gustavo actually pay a visit to Lucia's mother. She didn't really like Teddy that much. I mean, she didn't trust him. And needless to say, because if you guys don't remember, Teddy told Gustavo, "Look, we're gonna use Lucia's family's routes and so on to move the stuff because since those drops have been pretty sloppy, they can't move it in the north. They gotta move it to the south and find it or move it off of a private airstrip, in Cuba somewhere. So that's where Teddy's wife came in. After you guys were calling me saying, but then you know, her mother, Lucia's mother asked about her whereabouts. Gustavo said, "Look, I think after she saved me from dying, so I figured, after that she just figured she can just do better." When actually, the real story, she got picked up by Pedro's fake wife, and she got taken in. I don't know. We don't know what happened. I think we're gonna find out possibly next week and throughout this entire season, what happened to Lucia. Because I don't think she's gone. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below, man. How do you guys think, this season's gonna play out in Snowfall? What do you guys think about tonight's episode, man? This has been your voice here speaks. Love you guys. Peace and love.